Okay, students, in our unit number 4, after completing work and kinetic energy, now next we have to solve potential energy. And potential energy for different cases are known as by different names, like the potential energy related to earth cases, earth moon system, or sun earth system, that is called gravitational potential energy. But we have to do the potential energy case of stretched spring. Okay, here also the configuration changes are taking place. So this derivation is in our syllabus. Let us start. We are given a spring. Initially this spring is unstretched. So suppose its original length is L. Now we need to show some more diagrams that what will happen when some load is applied to it. So let us draw. Now as a load will be applied on this spring, okay, at one of its end, one end is fixed here. So what will happen? You already know this spring will get stretched. Okay, it will get stretched. So suppose some load means mg or the weight is applied in the downward direction. So what will happen? Other than its original length, whatever extra has appeared, that we call extension. This we can denote by x. So the point which was earlier here of the spring, the last point, now it has shifted down. So how much displacement has taken place? That is x displacement. Now what happens in this situation when the spring is stretched downward direction? So one Hooke's law of elasticity is there. Hooke's law of elasticity. That says that whenever a spring is stretched downwards or it gets extended, then if we remove this load, then a restoring force will be applied in the opposite direction. Okay, restoring force. Restoring force, it is always applied in the opposite direction of extension. Since the extension has taken place in the downward direction, so restoring force automatically will appear in the opposite direction. It happens that when we stretch the spring and we leave it, so spring gets compressed. Why? Because of this restoring force. And if the spring we press it, if we press the spring, we compress the spring, and if we leave it, then automatically it will extend. So opposite effect always applies in the case of spring, that is called elasticity. So restoring force is actually proportional to extension. So we can say F is proportional to extension, and also it is opposite. अगर extension downward direction में हुआ है तो force upward direction में लगेगा. So opposite के लिए हम minus sign लगाएंगे. And if we remove the proportional sign, then K constant will appear. Okay, if we remove this proportional sign, then one constant will appear. So the restoring force formula is F equal to Kx. Restoring force formula F is equal to Kx. Minus sign just denotes the direction. We have already shown the direction upward. Extension was downward, force is upward. So here F equal to Kx only we need to apply. Now force has appeared. In this case, force has appeared. Now we have to calculate the potential energy in the spring. So potential energy is calculated by how much work is done in stretching the spring. So what we will do now, after getting this restoring force, now we will get a little more displacement in the spring. So we will draw the third diagram. See the third diagram. The level should be same shown for the support, and after that you can see. In this case, the spring due to the load was extended till this point. Okay, till this point. Now what we have done? We have applied a small force to displace it down further. So a small displacement dx further we need to show. Now in doing all this procedure, how much work is done that we need to calculate. So you can see force is present in the spring in the upward direction, restoring force, and displacement is present in the downward direction. Okay, So force and displacement directions are just opposite. This is displacement. So angle between force and displacement is 180 degree. We need to use this angle. So we have these three diagrams. What are that? This is unstretched spring. After that a load is applied. Due to that the spring got extended by X value. And because extension takes place, so in opposite direction restoring force takes place. That is F equal to Kx formula. Okay. This force we can also call spring force. Okay. Restoring force or spring force. Then we have applied a small displacement further downward direction. So displacement is down and force is upward direction. So using these force and displacement directions, we are going to calculate the work done, which will help us to make the potential energy formula. Okay. So note down these, draw these diagrams. Let's see the potential energy calculation of the spring. So work done by that spring force. Okay, spring force, that restoring force, which was upward and displacement was downward. So work is integration of dw. dw means F dot dx. F force is upward and d displacement is downward. So angle between two opposite vectors is 180 degree. So F dx cos 180. Cos 180 is minus 1. That's why minus sign will come. Then we will replace the force formula by minus kx. That is spring forces by Hooke's law of elasticity minus kx. So minus minus will get cancelled and kx dx will remain. Okay. Now in this also k is constant, it will come out. X dx will remain inside the integration. Then we have to put the limits. Suppose the spring is extended. Suppose this spring is maximum extended by R. R is the maximum extension. So we will put the limits here 0 to R. So finally, if we solve this integration, k is out. X dx integration answer is x square by 2 and limits are 0 to R. So finally k, now put the limits. So in place of x put R and in place of x put 0, 1 by 1. So R square by 2 means upper limit and 0 square by 2 means lower limit. Finally the answer of potential energy is coming k R square by 2. Okay. So potential energy of stretched spring. Potential energy of stretched spring is proportional to R square. Okay. So potential energy is proportional to extension square. So if we draw the graph between potential energy and extension, y is depending on x square. So since square is appearing, so the graph will be a curve graph. Okay. So this is the graph. So this we have discussed the potential energy of a stretched spring. Formula can be kr square by 2 also or kx square by 2 also. We can use any parameter x or r. Okay. Note down this derivation. Okay, let us see a numerical based on this potential energy. Okay. Here in place of a spring we are given a steel wire. Suppose this is the wire. So length of the steel wire increases by 0.5 centimeter. So it's just this way. Okay, the extension in the length of the wire is 0.5 centimeter. So as you know, extension we can call x when it is loaded with the weight of 5 kg. So here the load, when it is extended, when we have applied the load means mg. Okay, this load we have applied. So what we have to calculate? Force constant. Force constant means k we have to calculate. So very simple. In this, apply the forces. Mg force was applied down. So as the spring gets extended due to the applied weight, okay, this is extension. Then opposite to extension, restoring force automatically appears. So F equal to Kx appears. Okay. So in equilibrium situation, Kx is equal to mg. So we have to calculate force constant, that means K. So what will be K formula? K formula will be mg by x. So we just need to put the values. M is 5, G is suppose 10, x is extension 0.5 centimeter, but centimeter is not okay. We have to convert it in meter. So we need to put 10 raised to power minus 2. Okay. This extension value 0.5 centimeter, we have to make it in meter. So minus 2 extra we need to put. Okay. So this way just solving will get the answer of k. Point will be removed. 110 extra will come. 5 cancelled. So 10 raised to power 2 and 10 raised to power 2. 10 raised to power 4 will be the answer of k. And the unit of k is Newton upon meter. Okay. After that, work done is also asked. So work done formula or potential energy formula of the stretched spring or wire is half of kx square. So half of kx square, k is already solved 10 raised to power 4. X is extension 0.5 into 10 raised to power minus 2. So 10 raised to power minus 4, 10 raised to power plus 4 will cancel. 0.5 square is 0.25 upon 2. It will become 0.125 joule. So this way we solve the questions related to the spring or wire stretched. Okay. Now let us proceed to power formula. Okay students, now work is completed, energy is completed, we need to understand power. So very simple, power means rate of change of work. Okay, rate means divided by time and change of work means dW. So P equal to dW by dt. Okay, now it's very simple. dW means F dot dx and dt. When we divide it, that means dt we club together with ds. Finally, we obtain a new formula for the power, F dot V. So now onwards, remember this formula of power. Power equal to F dot V. Okay, force dot velocity gives us power. So suppose in any question, force and velocity are given in terms of vectors. Force is given in form of vector, velocity is also given in vector. Calculate power is asked. So you may be confused that how to calculate power, but remember this formula. F dot V is power. Power is also a scalar quantity. Okay, that's why it is the dot product. So F dot V we need to do so that power answer will come. So I plus 2j plus 2k is force dot velocity I plus 3j. Finally we need to do the dot product. I dot I is 1. 2j dot 3j is 2 3s are 6. K is not there, so 0. Finally the answer is 7. And the unit of power is watt. Okay. Formula you have to remember for instantaneous power. And if the proof is asked, prove that F dot V. So this is the simple proof. Okay.